we are definitely at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and it is cold. It's in the 50s, it's gonna get down to the 30s tonight.
If you haven't noticed, we lean on the cold side. I feel like that's the way we start off a lot of our videos. It's cold, it's cold. Those of you back east and stuff that were watching us, I'm sorry. We have Southern California blood. We're used to warm.
Yes. But yeah, it's a holiday in the park right now at most Six Flags parks, and here's no exception. It's all dressed up for their holiday season. Let's take a look. So this is my first time here at Discovery Kingdom. So this is all new to me, but Crystal's been here before. They have a lot of decorations here. By the way, here are what the trash cans look like, at least in one section of the park. Trash can update. Okay, so up first is the Cobra, which is this kiddie coaster over here. And I wanted to show off how many train cars this actually has. Seems like there's 24 train cars. So 48 people can go on at any one time. Wow. And here's what the track looks like. They do run it twice. Let's take a ride on it. So what did you think of that?
Nice little coaster. It got really low to the ground. I was kind of surprised about that.
Okay, up next is Medusa. So we saw a sign saying that there was no on-ride storage, so that you couldn't store your bags near the ride. That's not necessarily true even if they have a sign saying that, but just to be safe, we put our stuff in the locker, so keep that in mind. We're getting back to my favorite word, theming. Oh, look at this queue, look at this entrance. They're kind of going away with theming when they have a Takis advertisement here and a TV with Scooby-Doo. So that's kind of disappointing. So there is a sign that says you can actually use sports bottles, water bottles, flip-flops, glasses, and hats over here in the station. Medusa was fun. I will do Medusa again. Okay, up next is Kong. There is no escape. Okay, so Kong reminds me of Tomahawk. I think it's called Tomahawk at least, at Michigan's Adventure. We did that a few months ago on a road trip, but it looks like it has the exact same layout. So yeah, it'd be interesting to compare the two. Oh, so in the queue, I think this is probably one of their Halloween areas at least. Because it looks all boarded up, but for probably Halloween, they open it up. Oh wow, this is a walk-on. There is nobody here. Jeez.
Oh, clear,
That wasn't a great ride.
Very rough. Ouch.
Yeah, it definitely felt like the one at Michigan's Adventure, just because it's probably old, just like Michigan's Adventure. So over here they have a Christmas tree forest with just tiny Christmas trees that are all lit up. Now it kind of looks like these are just grown, that they're not fake Christmas trees, so that's kind of cool. They just keep going and going. Not sure if you can see the lights well, but yeah, they keep going. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a sign back there that says Pacific Rim 5D. It's in the bushes, and it's definitely not open right now. I don't think it's been open for a while, but at one point they had a Pacific Rim ride. So here's a much better angle of the Pacific Rim ride. So you can see it is blocked off. It says employees only. I wonder why they got rid of it. Right next to this pirate swing ride are some gators. Although I swear this one looks fake. It looks too fake, but
the other one looks like he's doing some underwater limbo.
yeah. Huh. Oh, over here, look, it's not snowing. Got in my eye. Okay, it looks like it stopped, but it looks like it comes out of the snowman's like mouth or something. We'll have to check back in later tonight. Get a quick stop at Johnny Rockets. I got a double, which actually came with the meal plan. Even though it doesn't list it on the menu, I was able to get with this with our meal plan. Crystal got a cookies and cream shake with her snack credit, and then she got her own cheeseburger with her dining meal credit. Okay, the food was pretty good. It's not bad. It's so cold out though, it made it very cold very fast. Up next is a dolphin show. Discover our ocean friends at 4:30. Let's go check it out.
Once they were alike. An animal care specialist, their wetsuits form-fitting, could be found in the back, standing and sitting. When out in the front there arose such a din, the care specialist ran to check the dolphins. Away to the venue they ran without stopping, and came across the dolphins looking around by spy hopping. First up is Maverick, who just loves to play. And these are our dolphins. They're all of our joys. These are dolphins frolicking anew.
So the show is over, but it's actually really nice because they let them swim around in this giant tank at the front after the show. How cool is that? That was an okay dolphin show. Wasn't the best, but you know, it's not bad. I felt sad for the guy that had to go in the water because it's pretty cold out right now, but it's an okay show. Right outside the dolphin show is this giant poinsettia tree. There's a lot of poinsettias in there. Up next is the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. So we're all just waiting around here right now. Everybody is bundled up. Let's check it out.
We are going to have to flip this switch, and because we are Six Flags, we are going to do a countdown from 6. Are you ready? Alright, ready? Are you all ready? Alright, awesome. Ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parks Discovery Kingdom, the thrill capital of Northern California. So happy holidays, everyone.
Oh, look what the tree's doing now. It's kind of nice. This whole area lights up to music. It's very nice. So here's what this Christmas tree area looks like at night. It is well lit up. That much is for sure. Oh, and then look up ahead. More lights. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the poinsettia tree. It doesn't have any lights on it, but it is lit up from above. And here are some Christmas lights. But right now, we're going into another dolphin show. About 8 minutes till the show starts. Not a full house right now, but there's time.
Let's hear it for our water-wielding dolphins! And they love their fish, ice, and even jello. Well, it is about time that Brisby has to say goodbye to his new friend Kale, but Brisby has a very special way of doing that. So we're all going to stick our hands in front of us, palms up, roll them on over, and watch as Brisby waves goodbye. Great job, Brisby. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to Kale, our very drenched volunteer. And one last time, let's hear it for our incredible bottlenose dolphins. Very much for giving us for this presentation of Drench.
Okay, so over here is where you can actually buy the animal art. Looks like it's like $20 or $30. Right outside the show, there's some more holiday lights. You got red over there and white on these trees on the right. Over here on the right, you have Santa's workshop. I had a few more lights hung up there in the center. It looks like the line is fairly long for this whole Santa's workshop area. I think part of it's food and drinks. By the way, they do have a marshmallow roasting station here too, outside Santa's workshop. Okay, so we're coming across another very colorful section. Look at that tree. Wow. There's some more blue lights over there on top of those buildings. Wow, they're sparkling. Ah, they do have a shark exhibit over here. Let's see if it's open. Ah, they do have a railroad with tiny railroad crossings. I don't know if this is open, but hopefully. Entrance stage left. Oh, spooky. Lots of sharks on the wall. Different sharks, not just the same shark. But how did they get them to stand so still for the outline?
You're missing all these fish, look.
The moving walkway.
Look, and there's a stingray right here, too.
Ah, Wow. Oh, look at that one. He's coming right at me. He's coming right at me. Ah, there's another viewing area here on the side.
I know, it might stress him out though.
Baby shark, do do do, baby shark. Around the corner they have another small fish tank. And then they have a TV stand over here where you can watch how they grow coral. I guess they have a touch section where you can touch. Oh, no. This just lights them up, I think. Yeah, it just lights them up. Not touching. Right next to this is something called the Blue Hole, which I guess is just a small little exhibit next to the shark reef. Looks like there's some tiny sharks there. And oh, yeah, you can see the escalator station right there.
Hey, look, you just let me see some people.
Ah, we're people watching. Is that what they mean by people watching? Ah, there's some more lights and stuff over here right outside the shark exhibit. Looks like maybe that's supposed to be some sort of animal over there. I'm not sure what though. Oh, you know what? Right next door is a deer, so I think this is another deer laying down on the ground. Yeah, so like those are its legs down here, and then antlers are up there. Okay, I can see that now. Some more Christmas lights outside the shark exhibit. You can see the train track right nearby on the right. And this is pretty well lit up. They've got some decent lights. They've got some deer over there and sort of like a candle scene. Although none of the candles are lit except for that one. So there's some more holiday lights up ahead. It has started misting though, so hopefully it doesn't get too wet over here because we didn't bring umbrellas. So we're cowering underneath this cover. I don't know if you can see the rain coming down over there. But yeah, it's coming down a little bit heavier. And there's some manta rays to our right. So I think they might actually just be called rays. Crystal corrected me.
I don't know, maybe they're all fresh.
Yeah, could be stingrays, could be bat ray, X-ray. I don't know, could be a lot of rays in there. Ray Romano could be in there for all we know. We're on our way to see the Sea Lion show at the Sea Lion Stadium. And to the left is a whole bunch of lights. So it's still slightly raining. So we're hoping that there's some good cover up ahead, and it looks like there is. It looks like there's some good tarps that we can hide underneath. Behind the show theater, you can actually see all the seals over here. They're kind of in their own like cages slash, you know, enclosures. Oh, there's one moving over there. I'm not sure if you can see it. You probably can. Look at that water moving. That's all rain. It's coming down a little bit. You can see this whole stage is decorated for their holidays, for their Christmas. I wonder what's gonna happen.
it's the night before Christmas. While our trees are lit, our mistletoe is up, and I'll leave you to listen. I have checked it twice, and I think we are finally ready for Christmas. You know, I feel like I forgot something, but it probably wasn't that important if I forgot it, right? Well, all right, elves, are you ready to start the festivities? Christmas candy cane, of course we can. I started our Christmas is ready button without the key. Oh goodness me, how was I gonna forget that? All right, well thank you very much, Indigo. So are you elves? Are we ready to start these festivities? Yeah, Indy, are you ready? All right, well you go push the button and we'll do the countdown. Are you all ready? 3, 2, 1. Christmas is here! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Do any of you know what's going on around here? No, why did not work? Andy, this isn't the time to be sleeping on the job. Christmas is minutes away and we can't start it without the button. All right, well we're gonna go into the back and we're gonna figure this all out. All right, we're all nice and loose. We're gonna get going. Let's go. Maybe we should take a look around. Nope, I didn't see anything yet. All right, let's keep going. Oh, maybe there's something in the water? No, still nothing. All right, let's keep going. Oh, there, tinsel! You hate Christmas and you're gonna ruin it for everyone! Oh goodness, you know what? No, I'm gonna get Wyland to go up there and he's gonna stop you because we're gonna figure this out. So Wyland, now where are you going? Oh no! Okay, he's okay. But you know what, Wyland, I still need you to go right over there and go get tinsel! So go, we gotta get Wyland to go! Wyland, go! Oh goodness me, why didn't any of you tell me this was going on? All right, Wyland, you're my main man. I need you to come on up there. Wyland, go! I think I can see him. I know he was packing a present back there. He's very on the job. All right, everyone, say hi to Wyland. I know Tinsel Christmas spirit. So this is Pip. Pip wants to come out here and show off their Christmas spirit, but I think one of our other friends is also going to come on out here. Oh, here's Pip. We're going to watch this. So it's still not working. Can you help me out with this?
You got it, boss. As you well know, I am the perfect elf for the job.
Yes.
And all I need is a little bit of help from my good friend Tucker. Tucker, come over here, pull this over. Pull this over, Tucker. Oh, thank you so much.
Tinsel, you did it! Oh, it's so much better. Well, you know what, Tinsel?
So we're headed into the DC universe right now, which is where most of their roller coasters are. Let's check it out. Up first is the Joker. You can't see that sign as well, but you can certainly see this sign up ahead. Look at this theming. This theming is amazing for a Six Flags park. Like, wow. Look at that. That's pretty dang cool. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like they purposely aren't loading seats on the Joker. I'm not really sure why, but you can see no seats here. No one here. It's like every other one. Okay, the Joker, what did you think?
It was good. It was really, really good. It was like a smaller scale version of Steel Vengeance over at Cedar Point.
Yeah, very good. So much better than Twisted Colossus. I don't care what they say. Steel Vengeance, Iron Rattler, and this are very good RMC coasters. We're gonna do this multiple times tomorrow. It's pretty good. Up next is Superman Ultimate Flight, which is like this ride, Electric Eel at SeaWorld. Let's check it out. Wow. Superman Ultimate Flight. I like this version versus other Supermans we've been on.
It's pretty different to me. I liked it, but I was a little bit terrified.
It's exactly like the ride at SeaWorld, so if you've done that, you've done this one, so keep that in mind. Oh, they have one of those spinning pirate ship rides that like squirts people. There's like little guns on board and they spin around. Oh, but of course it's closed because it's really, really cold right now, but yeah. They did leave the gate open, so maybe it's open for those brave enough to explore. Up next is a ride I always hate, Batman. I don't like this ride, but you know, I have to do it at least once. Okay, so their queue here is themed as well, just like the one at Fiesta, Texas, where you got some, you know, Batcave stuff happening around. Although this one definitely seems newer, because I do think this ride is newer. But yeah, looks pretty nice. One thing to point out is there's hardly a line for this ride. It's actually, it looks like a walk-on. There's nobody in line for it, which makes sense. I'm not a fan of it, so I guess other people aren't as well. Okay, so she's turned into the Russian now. Doesn't she look Russian in little thing? But yeah, this Batman, it was a fun version. I actually didn't really find any faults with this one, but for some reason, like the version of Fiesta, Texas and Great America, just horrible for me. This one, not too bad.
I find them all the same, just different views.
Oh, they got their own spotlight system over here for the Batman. That's kind of cool, although one is broken, but still pretty effective, and it lights up. It's kind of like the bat signal. Although, you know, they don't have a bat signal here. That's a missed opportunity. Six Flags, get on it. Up next is the Flash, which is the one ride I did have a spoiler for prior to coming to the park. Basically, it used to be like a strict U, where it goes up and it goes down. But apparently, Six Flags didn't, you know, tell the county commissioners or whatever that about, you know, how high this other side of it was. So they made them basically tear down the other side of the U, and instead Six Flags rebuilt it so it goes more like diagonally than vertically. So, fun fact. So the Flash is also a walk-on. There is hardly anybody here. Interesting. The Flash, I actually like this version more than the straight U that we did at Great America and Cedar Point.
I really like the U, so I guess it's a personal preference for
I like that you did different things at the front and the back versus the U. You're basically just doing the same thing. So to me, I like that part, but yeah, to each their own personal preference.
Check them both out.
Tiny update, I just used the restrooms here. They're one of the nicer restrooms for Six Flags Park. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Also, they had hot water, which is amazing on a cold night like this. I wish more parks with like holiday events had hot water in the bathrooms. I just got the chicken, bacon, big belly sauce, french fry meal here, right outside the Flash, and it looks kind of tasty. I'm gonna dig in and see how this tastes. By the way, the fries, delicious. I strongly recommend that as a meal. It hit the spot pretty good. And one thing that Crystal was kind enough to do, while I was eating, she showed a light on my food, which made it much easier to eat because it's kind of dark right now and they don't have good lighting in this park. So we're all done with DC Universe, so we're headed back by the Sea Lion Stadium. And we're gonna take a closer look at these lights up ahead. Let's check it out. So they do have these arches that go above the pathway. Oh no, it looks like one is out. I don't know if you, oh, actually several are out. They're not lit up right there. You see the pole? I wonder why. This is kind of colorful. There's other parks that might be a little bit more colorful, but you know, for those in the Bay Area, this isn't a bad option. So we're headed to Looney Tunes Seaport. Let's check it out. So they do have some Christmas lights and benches over there where you can like sit and relax, but it's pretty cold, so why would you want to do that? But overall, I mean, there's some dead areas of this land that don't have Christmas lights, like this huge swath here. Ah, they have a tiny carousel. So up ahead, they have a skating rink. It's actually where their bumper cars usually go. You can see the bumper car sign up there. But right now it's a skating rink. Let's take a look at what their ice skating looks like. So they have a tiny igloo over there. It looks like it's made out of ice, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a prop. And it looks like they have a changing station over there for you to get into shoes. And I'm sure they have a shoe rental place or a shoe, you know, pickup place. One thing to note, this is not ice. This is that fake ice thing, because I can see the little connecting joints over here. So not real ice, so you don't have to worry about the coldness of it. But I mean, it's well lit up. Look at that. We're walking by the front, and you can actually see there's a viewing area here. See the backside of water to where the dolphins are. So the dolphins here were in the first show we saw. And this is just, you know, where they sleep at night. Oh, dolphin! Yeah? So I just got a vanilla shake at Johnny Rockets, and it's delicious. Just the whipped cream alone was worth it. So up ahead is the snowman that we saw earlier that was blowing out the soap. Snow. But here's the frontal view of the snowman. He's pretty big.
You want to build snowman?
For size comparison. Okay. Oh no, I got covered my strike. There's bubbles. Ah, run. But yeah, you can see the bubbles up there.
Bubbles, my bubbles.
So it looks like next to their water rapids ride, they do have blasters where you can pay to get people wet.
And there's only one token to play, not two, so a little bit cheaper than most.
Oh, that's nice. If only they were open. I'd love to get people wet on this cold day. So Crystal was just saying it's one token, but technically $1 bill equals 2 tokens, so it's 50 cents a token, so it's just as expensive as most of them. So we're back at Santa's workshop, and it's definitely died down. I guess the rain scared off all the little children. But yeah, there's like nobody here. And it looks sort of like a walk-on if you wanted to get a picture with Santa. Let's peek in. Oh yeah, so there's Santa over there. You can see him over there. It's a very nice photo op, it looks like. So on the way out, Crystal's using her meal plan for a pizza slice, and here's what it looks like, and it comes with cheese bread. And she got it over here at this Primo's Pizzeria. Okay, so I got my shake to go, Crystal got her pizza to go. We're on our way out of the park. It doesn't close for another like 45 minutes, but we are both full, so we can't do any more coasters. And we kind of did all the rides we wanted to, so yeah, we don't need to stay here till 9 and freeze our butts off. We're gonna come back tomorrow when it's not as cold and do all the rides that we want to again. So we're making our way back up to the front of the park. There's the Christmas tree we saw earlier. There's a fire pit, and you can see all the lights around. It's a pretty nice courtyard area. It's so cold, our breath, you can see it. I don't know if it shows on camera, but you can definitely see it. So we're all done here at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It was a fun park. We were able to finish all of it in just, you know, 8-7 hours or something like that. So yeah, it's definitely a day park if you're just doing like the best of the best in a few shows. But if you want to do everything, maybe a day and a half or a fast pass. But
Flash
passes. Other than that, though, I mean, the Joker, best ride of the park, hands down.
Totally agree.
And the shows were okay. They're skippable for me. I don't think I'm gonna do them again.
Yeah, out of the different shows, the one that I personally enjoyed the most was probably Drench. And I even couldn't see too much. I had like a bar away that I had to go like whoop, 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 whoop. But still, I think that one was pretty good.
The coasters here at the park, definitely amazing. Some really cool coasters, unique to Six Flags parks, and yeah, I can't just, the Batman's just amazing. You have to come here for the Batman.
I think you mean the Joker.
Joker, sorry.
Yeah, he keeps mixing up Batman and Joker. Not a good thing to do.
But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow to do all our favorites again. See ya.
Bye.
So, quick side note, I know we just ended the video, however, we literally, little Crystal found it. Crystal literally found a whole dropped wallet with credit cards, ID spread out underneath Joker. No, Batman, sorry, Batman. I get the rides confused.
Between Batman and the Harley Quinn ride, in between there, as we were walking along, just kind of under the fence around the area, I started to see these things that looked like cards on the ground. And at first I thought, is somebody like promoting something? And I was like, no, those look more like gift card sales. And I started picking them up and it's like, oh, somebody's wallet came out. And then Ryan found keys.
Yeah, it was their whole wallet. They had like their driver's license, their 2 work IDs because I guess he works 2 jobs, but yeah, we didn't want to reveal any personal information, so I didn't take a video of it. But yeah, his whole car keys, his whole wallet, so just make sure everything is tucked in where it's not gonna fall out on a ride like Batman, because it's just not worth risking it. What if it doesn't get found? What if somebody else found it? I'll show you what the area we found his wallet and keys looks like in a second, right here. Okay, so you see that yellow ride? That right there, that is Batman. And so that's where we think he lost his wallet from, because this red one, Harley Quinn, is not open. So up ahead right here, so this is where he lost his wallet. It was over here in this area. We're not sure we even got everything, but I mean, it makes sense because there's like the drop, so it probably like flew off and then landed over here. And we literally found his keys, wallet, credit cards. His credit cards were actually spread out all over this pathway where anybody walking could have found it. And you know, somebody might have grabbed something because we might not have been the first people there, but yeah, keep hold of all your personal belongings because they could fly off.